The face of this government shutdown is not Capitol Hill or an air traffic control tower. It's the people caught in the middle.
I'm going through a hard time.
Like LaShonda Palmer, a TSA local union president in Philly, worried about her TSA colleagues working without pay and how she and they will pay the rent on Saturday and put food on the table.
My utilities come, they're due. My car note is due. My insurance is due. It's hard. My granddaughter said she was sad because she didn't have a costume. She's 6. That broke my heart.
And now air traffic controllers are going without pay while still managing.
She said her granddaughter's sad that she didn't have a costume. Where's the parent? What did the parents do? Is she the one providing for her? There's a lot of questions. Let's keep
airspace in the world. Pete Lefevre is a controller at Washington Dulles. What's it like to be in your job and not getting paid?
It's unfair. We come to work. We're aviation safety professionals. We are American workers. We are here to ensure that the flying public is safe every time they get on an airplane.
At LAX and across the country, flight delays in the thousands, as some controllers call out sick, citing stress, some taking side jobs to pay the bills, with many passengers supporting controllers.
Yes, 100%, but we'd rather not think about it as we're about to get on our flight.
Meanwhile, food assistance programs for nearly 50 million people, including millions of children, expire on Saturday.
I don't have a clear budget for my food. It's only from SNAP.
Subsidies for Obamacare also set to expire, sending insurance premiums spiking. While on Capitol Hill, Republicans and Democrats are blaming each other.
It's almost been a full month since the Democrats shut down the government.
And there is Donald Trump overseas, not even paying attention to this crisis.
They are 100% right. Both people, both sides, Democrats and Republicans, are blaming each other. When at the end of the day, they got to do something. They got to do something to come together. I don't know who. Someone has to raise the white flag. Something needs to be done. The government cannot stay shut down for long. Now, my question is, with the TSA controllers, it's an awful thing. Yes, it's an awful thing. But having a job to where if the government shuts down, then you don't get paid and are expected to work. There are some things where you have to understand the risk of the job you have. So this is a risk that they should have knew possible. Do you plan for the worst, expect the best? That is what I like to say. Plan for the worst and expect the best. You never want the government to shut down, but if your job is reliant on the government, and then the government is, especially in times like these, you have to be prepared for the worst. But let's keep going.
Since our interview, we understand that somebody did buy LaShonda's granddaughter a Halloween costume for this Friday. Separately, 730,000 federal workers right now working without a paycheck, and the largest federal government union is demanding Congress end the shutdown right now and allow people to receive the pay that they have already earned. Willie, back to you.
Real human impacts here. Tom Costello, Reagan National. Tom, thanks.
Hey, thanks. There are definitely real human impacts, but let's get over into more about the traffic controllers. Because people are calling out sick because, of course, who wants to go to work when you don't get paid for it? I mean, it's understandable to me.
You're looking live at Capitol Hill, where Vice President J.D. Vance will be joining Senate Republicans for their luncheon today and tomorrow. Top of mind, of course, the government shutdown with no deal in sight. And if you're going to the airport today, you might run into some delays, things becoming turbulent for air traffic controllers. They're missing their first full paycheck today. That means $0 in their direct deposit, and they plan to let everyone know how mad they are about it. Understandably, News Nation's Xavier Walton joining us live from Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport. Xavier, the air traffic controllers are essential employees. They have to work. What are we hearing about what's going to happen today?
Hannah, good morning. Yes, they are essential, and they are certainly
unhappy. Who wants to work for free? But later
What did
today,
I just
later this
say?
morning at 22 airports nationwide, air traffic controllers are going to be picketing to let people know exactly how they feel. And how's this for an image? As some are picketing air traffic controllers at LaGuardia in New York, Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy is also holding a press conference. So you could have that potential clash at LaGuardia's airport, all as they are now working for free, the first full paycheck for air traffic controllers. And when you talk about delays and you talk about cancellations, those numbers continue to trickle up, so to speak. Here's part of a statement from air traffic controllers and what they're feeling right now. Tuesday marks, you see here, the first zero paycheck for air traffic controllers. Even as controllers, listen to this, have to work mandatory overtime 6 days a week and 10 hours a day. And they're practically working for free, right? Because they're not getting a paycheck. At last check, delays have now reached close to triple digits, cancellations in double digits. Some of the nation's busiest hubs, DFW here, Atlanta's Hartsfield, Jackson, Boston Logan, Newark Liberty, all reporting significant ground delays linked directly to staffing. You know, the FAA says it's doing what it can to keep the system safe, but with air traffic controllers working without pay, pressure certainly mounting fast. And I mentioned Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy, you know, sharing this on social media too. He stopped by a tower in Ohio. You know, he's saying that many are worried about paying their mortgages, car notes as the shutdown drags on. One former controller tells us patience is running thin.
Now, let me say this. Let me say this. I will correct myself because they're not getting paid now, but it's like back order, basically. Their payments are furloughed. So whenever the government opens back up, they will get a big check. Does it help them now? No, it doesn't. It does not help them at all right now. But they will get paid. It's not like they're truly working for free. They won't get a paycheck for right now, but they will get paid for the hours that they work. But let's keep going.
You know, many of the ones that I know, they're still faithfully showing up to work every day and working the nation's air traffic in the national airspace system. And it's kind of been a day that they've been dreading, which is the first payday with the $0 paycheck. So I know that they're over the shutdown for sure. They're ready to get the government open back up.
So air traffic controllers at 22 airports nationwide handing out leaflets to show, you know, just how essential they really are. But also TSA officers. This is their first full paycheck that they won't be receiving. Thousands of them. I actually spoke to a group of them here, TSA officers at DFW. And one of them was telling me the two words that they would use to describe how they're feeling right now: anxious, also upset. The gentleman I spoke to also told me a story about a woman who couldn't work this afternoon because she can't afford childcare without receiving a paycheck. And that's just one story of the thousands that are happening right now because of the shutdown, Hannah.
Thank you for watching.
It is a truly tragic scene. No one wants to be scared about where their next meal is coming from, how they're going to pay their mortgage, what they're going to do. But then they have to come to work or expected to come to work. And if they don't, they can be fired. It's a scary thing. The Democrats and the Republicans need to come together because it can't last much longer. It can't last much longer. Let me know your thoughts, y'all. Let me know your thoughts on the whole situation. It is day 28 of the government shutdown. How much longer will it last? The record is 35 days. 35 days, which happened back from December 2018 to January 2019. And again under President Donald Trump. So let me know your thoughts on the whole situation. And let me know how you're feeling about it. All right, everybody. Remember, this is AC Reviews the Word. Remember to like,